Hello, welcome back. Today I will talk to you about three main things. The first is the posture. That means holding the ukulele. Second would be left hand, and third would be right hand. Okay, so first thing is posture. How do you hold the ukulele? Now some ukuleles come with this nuts for holding putting a guitar strap. So if you have a ukulele which has got these nuts or pegs, then you can get a strap and insert it like this. Just slide it in to the hole. See, the strap comes to the hole and you can just slide it in. And some ukuleles have another peg over here, and you can insert the other end of the strap here. However, there are some ukuleles which don't have this center one. So in that case, you need to tie, right? And normally straps will come with a string as well that allows you to tie. So I remove the string, but when you buy a strap, it always comes with a string here as well, which you can tie to the neck of your ukulele. Right, so if you don't have this center peg here, then you will tie to the end like this. So if you were to use the string will go in here and then go through under these 4 strings, and then you can just tie a knot there and wrap it around your shoulder. So, and if you have the center peg, then you could use the center peg like this. Just insert it and then you would wear it around your shoulder like this. Yes? Okay, so this is probably the most comfortable way to hold your ukulele. Now when we are playing fingerstyle picking ukulele, we always want our ukulele, adjust this camera to be at an angle like this, right? We are not strumming, so because we are not strumming, we do not hold it high up like this, right? And if you are playing strumming ukulele, then this thing will be probably high up like this, and you strum it somewhere up here, up here in the neck. But in the classical ukulele, you will want to hold it down like this, and you will pluck the strings here, and your finger will be parallel like this, not like this, right? Like this. And this strap helps you to put your ukulele at an angle like this, and you don't have to worry about holding up the ukulele with your hand, right? And you're free to move around like this. There are some ukuleles, however, that do not come with this strap, with this peg. So, for example, in the tenor that I have here, this tenor doesn't come with any pegs or nuts for you to insert your strap. This particular model has got a jack for amplifier, but it doesn't have a nut for you to insert the strap. So in that case, you need to use one of these, this kind of strap. Yes, and this is adjustable. You can adjust the length. You can adjust the length of the strap, and there are 3 ways that you can use this strap, right? But the other end of the strap will always go into the sound hole, like this at the bottom. It is a hook shape, you can see, and it is soft material, it won't damage your ukulele. So the hook here will go underneath the ukulele and hook it in the sound hole like this. And then the other end of the strap goes underneath, under the ukulele, around like this, and some people wear it around their head. Okay, this is one of the ways. This is the first way that you could use this, and also it will like this, right? And then when you play, you would angle it up the same way like the concert which I showed you just now. Angle it up at a sharp angle like this, so that you get this your finger being perpendicular to the strings, just like in classical guitar. Yes, and here you don't have to bring up so high as though you were strumming. You can put it down like this and at an angle. Alright. Now for me personally, I find putting it around the neck is quite uncomfortable. So for me, I prefer to use another way. Instead of putting it around the neck, I will put it around my shoulder. That means on my right hand, I go into the loop and do it like this. Go around the shoulder. Okay? And then this strap here, I will bring it to the front like this. Bring it to the front. Okay, so this is what I'll end up with, right in front. See this? This is what I get. Alright. Now, because I'm small built, that's why I prefer this. And I need it to be high up. But if you are taller or bigger size than me, then this might not work for you, right? If that's the case, then you can use the other way. The other way is to put it on your left shoulder. That means this thing goes around your left shoulder, like this. And this is what you end up with. Either this position or like this, underneath, and you bring slightly to the back, like this. Okay, but for me this is too low. The ukulele becomes too low, and since I'm not of a tall person or big size in stature, I prefer to put it around the shoulder like this. Like this, and my right hand goes through. Okay, so I find that this position, because of my small build, is more suitable for me. But so you have to find a way for yourself such that you can bring the ukulele up at a sharp angle to your body like this. Sharp angle. This is what you need, alright, for getting your fingers into the right position, which is your left hand finger should be perpendicular to the string, not at an angle like this, and definitely not like this. It's difficult to play classical ukulele like this, yeah, like this. Now for classical guitarists, they will use a footstool on this leg to bring up this leg and then rest it down like this. Alright, but for ukulele it is not so suitable because the ukulele has got a small body, and that if you use a footstool, this will still be too low down the body. Right, what we want is for it to be high up like this, so that this thing is close to you, your face, and you can tilt it at an angle which is almost 45 degrees, and this is the most comfortable, and you can even play standing, which I love to do. Alright, so this is how I personally prefer to hold the ukulele in this position, 45 degrees angle, using this kind of strap over the shoulder, hook underneath here and go all the way to the front rather than going down underneath. But if you're bigger size than I am, then you might prefer to go underneath. Then just put this underneath like this, yes, and then loosen the strap to make it longer. So it's up to you, your preference. So this is what I prefer. Okay, the second thing I talked about is your fingering, your left hand. Now you want your left hand to be perpendicular like this, not like this. Yes, try to make it like this. There are certain positions which require to go like this, but only for a while. Then you go back to this. Right, so this is the correct position. Like that, this position. Right, like this. And then the thumb should be behind rather than coming over like this. Right, should be behind the neck. And then next thing is your right hand. The right hand will be like something like this, not holding up like this. If you are a strummer, you will hold it up like this because you want to strum like in front, and you need to support the ukulele. But for classical ukulele, you want it to be free, right, like this, so that you can come in at the correct angle, like that. You're plucking the strings, and you're not strumming. Okay, so this is the most comfortable position for ukulele classical. And then basically your thumb will rest on the fourth string. Your index finger will rest on the third string. Then your third finger will rest on the second string, and your fourth finger or ring finger will rest on the first string, like this. This is the starting position. Yes, so you pluck down, thumb on the fourth string, then your middle finger, third string, and then your third finger, pluck on the second string, and your little finger, or not little finger, sorry, your ring finger on the first string. Yes, for another angle, like this. Yes, one more time. If together, it will be like this. The thumb will go forward, and the three fingers will pull up on the string. Alright, this is one of the ways you can play. And many more variations, but all that I'll show you in other future. This video is just to share with you how the right hand and the left hand are supposed to be when you're playing ukulele, right? Always perpendicular to the strings, not like this, alright? Perpendicular. And the right finger like this, home position, right? 4, and then 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and in classical ukulele, the alphabet for the finger is B. This is B, I, M, A. B, I, M, A. You might see this a lot in classical guitar, and it's the same in ukulele. B, I, M, A. So if you were to look at tablature or sheet music, you might see some notation indicating B, I, M, A. That it means B is for thumb, I is this finger, first finger, M is this finger, third finger, and A is this finger. We do not use the pinky to pluck on the strings, only P, I, M, A, that's all. Same as in classical guitar. Yes? So this is how we, for this video, this is how you should hold your ukulele, the position for holding ukulele, at an angle like this, and then left hand, the left hand will be like this, finger, and right hand like this. Alright, so that is all I want to share with you in this video. So I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.